Hello, my name is Kim Young-han, and I am double majoring in English Language and Literature and International Relations at Seoul National University.
Hi, my name is Nam Hyun-jin. I'm Korean and I recently graduated from Yonsei University with a major in International Studies. We joined the ASEAN Academic Essay Contest in 2020 and were awarded second place.
Hi, I'm Ngọc Do. I'm from Hanoi, Vietnam. I'm one of the winners of the second ASEAN-Korea Academic Essay back in 2017. I was a student majoring in International Relations at Diplomatic Academy Vietnam when I joined the contest. And after the contest, I moved to Korea to start my master's degree in International Affairs at Yonsei University.
Hello, my name is Paul from Cambodia. I was one of the winners from the second ASEAN-Korea Academic Essay Contest back in 2017, and currently I am pursuing master's degree at Seoul National University in Korea.
The title of our paper was Digital Cooperation between ASEAN and Korea through Virtual Tourism during and after the COVID-19 pandemic.
So for my submission for the second ASEAN-Korea Academic Essay back in 2017 was about ASEAN-centered multilateralism in the changing world. And in such a changing world, there's a lot of challenges to the centrality of ASEAN in Asia-Pacific, and ASEAN need to address those challenges in order to be relevant in the regional landscape.
Alright, so the winning paper that I have written is about ASEAN and Korea educational cooperation, and it also lay out area or cooperational field that they have been working on together. And at the same time, I also raised some challenges that hinder their cooperation and also raised some suggestions as well.
When I was in university, I really wanted to go to grad school after graduation. So at that point, I was actively searching for opportunities to sharpen my research skills as well as academic writing skills. I believe that research experience right from undergraduate study would be really beneficial for my not only for my graduate studies in the future, but also for my applications to very competitive programs. So when I saw the information about the contest on Facebook, I became really interested, and I saw that the contest covered a topic that I was really interested in. So that moment I knew this is exactly what I was looking for, and I started working on my essay immediately.
One day I just scrolled my Facebook and I saw the announcement. So I was so excited because I think that I could have a chance to visit Korea, and at the same time it's a good opportunity for me as well to explore and gain some insights through discussion that I have when I'm gonna join the workshops.
It took us about a month to select the topic, outline our paper, and actually write the entire thing.
I think it took me approximately a month to complete my essay. I think, during the reading and building a structure that makes sense for my essay was actually the hardest part. That took the longest time. And once I reached a certain amount of reading, and then I figured out how to present my arguments in a logical way, the course just flew naturally, and it was pretty fast.
We began by brainstorming an idea for around 2 weeks. And then after we came up with our topic, we reached out to our professor who told us our idea was good and gave us ideas about how to outline our essay and make it more academic. And initially, we just emailed him saying that we're interested in participating in this contest. And afterwards, after we came up with an idea, we had a Zoom conference with him where he gave us a lot of advice.
First, I looked through the theme that provided in the competition, and then I studied the feasibility of the topic itself, considering the time and the knowledge that I have. And then I start drafting the ideas that I have and researching those elements, and then start the writing.
I started with lots of reading actually, and then I came up with the first draft of my outline. And I had I consulted my professor for feedback of what I got. She still gave me some questions that shaped my ideas logically.
So we wanted to focus on a more social aspect of the COVID-19 pandemic, and something that we thought we were missing out on was traveling or going on vacations. So we put a spin on the traditional concept of traveling and made it into virtual tourism.
Back in undergraduate, I pursued double degrees, which one was international relations and the other one was Bachelor of Education. So I just combined my knowledge from both majors and start writing about the educational cooperation between the two counterparts.
So originally I thought that ASEAN focused more on economic relationship with Korea rather than social and cultural relationship. But the fact that ASEAN and Korea work together to improve socio-cultural relations, people-to-people exchange was very interesting to learn about.
I got to know more about ASEAN-Korea relations, that they have much closer relation than I had expected before joining the competition. And I got to know that there are a lot of programs that I didn't know that they even existed before. And also, by joining the workshop, I got to become more interested in their relations and their strategic partnership.
Choosing the topic was the most difficult for us. It took us about 2 weeks to come up with a topic that was both very unique and feasible at the same time. However, after we came up with our topic, all of the rest of the writing process came pretty easily.
I think the challenge that I encountered specifically at the time was losing motivation in the way that I kind of wanted to give up because I feel like it was nowhere to be done. So after that, the way that I overcame is that I thinking of why I wanted to join the competition in the first place, and it would be quite a waste of time if I just stopped it right away.
So in my opinion, the fact that I wrote about something less popular also contributed to the success of my essay. It made my essay a little bit more special compared to others. Another factor, I think I had experience in academic research before, and that really helped. Before participating in the contest, I already published an article in a local academic journal, and that really helped me in finding the academic resources, also writing in the academic format that is appropriate for publication.
My essay style was actually quite descriptive in nature, but then at the same time it also laid out detailed information on how both countries have cooperated together, and this type of information is where that people have overlooked. So I think in turn this actually made the essay have its own standing point by summarizing a lot of cooperational projects while at the same time access how it was in the first place.
The conclusion that I reached was that our inclusion of a wide range of research in our paper was what made our paper very extensive and detailed.
Before you start writing, you should actually understand the competition and also the criteria that have provided well. And then you should start drafting your ideas and developing them. And I think another important point is that you should create your own timeline for the essay in the way that you can keep track of your progress later on. And when you feel like you're losing motivation, you can go back to your progress and start writing again. It would be great if you could seek advice from your professor or from your peer, because they would give you a point of view from the reader.
I think a major tip is to choose a topic that you're really interested in. Hyunjin and I were both really interested in the tourism sector, which made our writing process really easy for us.
The bottom line is choose a topic that you really want to write about. Choose something that you really want to raise your voice about. And write it with 100% of effort, and you should be fine. That is, how you impress the judges with the way you present your ideas about something you're interested in.
I think the greatest benefit was the fact that in school we learn a lot about theories and abstract ideas, but that we were able to take that knowledge in our studies and apply it to producing an idea that can have an impact on our society, and seeing that our idea can actually be implemented in our society and contribute to it is the biggest benefit, I think.
I believe that one of the greatest benefits of joining this contest is definitely to be part of a network of very talented students from both Korea and ASEAN. We got to present our own papers. It was very interesting to not only learn about my papers, but also other people's papers. We got to look at it through a more critical and perspective, and that's actually a very interesting opportunity to learn. In short, this is a perfect opportunity to network, and even though the format of the contest has been changed a little bit due to the current circumstances, I still believe this is a perfect opportunity for students to broaden their network and to make meaningful friendships. It's really worth joining.
I think that this year competition is a bit different in the way that because of the COVID-19, you cannot come to Korea. But at the same time, I think that participants can still utilize the webinar platform and getting to know each other and build network with other participants as well.
After joining the contest, I learned a lot about ASEAN-Korea relations, and I hope to further study about this field.
Before joining the contest, I never expected I would go to Korea to live and study. But during the study trip, I got to talk with students and professors from Korea, also other people from ASEAN. I got to visit a Korean university, got to observe the lifestyle here in Seoul and in other cities in Korea, and I fell in love with this country. So little did I know, just 8 months after the contest, I moved to Korea to start my master's degree.
The competition had led me to be able to come to Korea and decided to come back again as a graduate student. So right now I really enjoy living here and studying at one of the prestigious university. So I'm really grateful for that.